Thousands of miles from anywhere in the middle of the Pacific Ocean lies an island like no other, home to mysterious stone giants, breathtaking volcanoes, and a culture that thrives in one of the most remote places on Earth. What truly put this island on the map are its mysterious Moai statues. Massive stone figures spread across the landscape whose purpose and origins still puzzle the world. Carved centuries ago by the island's first inhabitants, they remain an enduring mystery. How were these statues built? Why were they created? The answers lie hidden here on this island. Easter Island, also called Rapa Nui, has been on my bucket list for years. And today I am finally taking you along for a 3-day adventure to the edge of the world. Rapa Nui emerged from lava flows of 3 volcanoes. There are around 900 Moai statues on Easter Island, and they represent mostly dead ancestors. Each one has a different facial expression. Some are up to 10 meters tall and weigh as much as 80 tons. How the statues were moved around the island remains a mystery to this day, although many theories exist. But before we dive into this once-in-a-lifetime experience, there are a couple of things you need to know before boarding your flight. Easter Island is part of Chile, but it's not like flying to other parts of the country. There are only 3 flights going from Santiago to Easter Island per week, all operated by LATAM Airlines. Then you also need to complete an online form. It is easy and quick, but mandatory. You need to prove you have a return ticket and a place to stay registered with government agency. Once you get all that, you are ready to board a flight to one of the most remote islands in the world. Five hours and 30 minutes later, once you finally arrive at Rapa Nui, you will want to rent a car to have the flexibility to explore the island. It's finally time to dive into this island, a place that leaves you with more questions than answers. First stop, the southern tip, where you will find a giant volcanic crater with a freshwater lake at its heart. We have made it to Rano Kau, probably the most stunning natural wonder here on Easter Island. From the rim, the views are unreal. Panoramas of the crater on one side and the endless Pacific Ocean on the other. I have done some research and I must say that I really love how every place here on the Easter Island is connected to something mystical, to something spiritual, and everything has a story. And our next stop is Anakena Beach. It has such a nice vibe here. There are bars and restaurants and people are swimming in the turquoise water. It is so nice. I can't describe how good it feels to be drinking Aperol Spritz on the beach after 7 days in Patagonia. The best feeling. And on this beach we will find the first Moai statues of our journey, Ahu Nau Nau. How exciting to finally see them! These Moai aren't just impressive, they are some of the best preserved on Easter Island thanks to centuries of being buried under sand. And just look at the setting, it feels more like a tropical paradise than the remote, mysterious Easter Island. These Moais are actually one of the few here on the island where you don't need to have a guide, you can just freely walk by yourself and take lots of beautiful pictures, which makes it a great time to remind you that if you guys want to follow me on Instagram to follow all my adventures and travels in real time and also to follow the behind the scenes, here is the link. I can't even put into words how amazing feeling it is to be standing here in front of these Moai statues because yeah, it's been on my bucket list and my dream for such a long time and it just feels so good. Right next to Anakena Beach is another beach called Ovahe that is worth checking out. Can you see all the black stone? I'm pretty sure it's lava. This whole island has so many hidden beautiful places. You always take a turn and then surprise, another awesome place. Look how cute the beach is. Tonight we are trying ceviche for the first time here in Chile. It is actually a Peruvian dish, but it is super popular here in Chile. It is basically raw fish marinated in lime sauce, and this one has also some tomatoes and some cucumbers, and I'm so excited to try it. This is so good, so nice. Love it. Good morning, it's our day 2 on Easter Island, and today we are going to investigate this mysterious place. As you know, this island is known for the giant 80-ton heavy Moai statues. But there's lots of weird stuff going on around these statues, like why they were built in the first place, how were these giant statues that weighed like a Boeing 737 or 15 grown elephants moved around the island? Why are they facing inland and not the ocean? And why did their creation suddenly stop? Today, I'll be probably giving more questions than answers. It's a mystery after all. These cloudy skies and rainy weather perfectly fits the mysterious mood. So let's start the investigation. You actually cannot go explore by yourself here on the Easter Island. You need to have a local guide. So just think about it when you are planning your trip here. We are starting today at Orongo, which is a local village where all the ceremonies were held, like giving birth to a baby or star watching. And from here you actually get nice views of the islands that were used for the Birdman competition. You might be asking, what is the Birdman competition? The Birdman was an annual ritual where competitors had to climb down the cliffs of Orongo, swim through dangerous waters to a nearby island, and bring back the first seabird egg. The winner earned prestige, and their clan leader held power over the island for the following year. Next up, we are heading to another fascinating archaeological site, Vinapu. It's known for its unique stonework, precise, finely crafted walls that resemble the techniques used by the ancient Incas in South America. Coincidence? Or could it hint at a connection between the Rapa Nui and South American civilization? Time to move on to the next site. Ahu Akivi is one of the most famous sites here on the Easter Island, and that is because of the 7 Moai statues that are facing the ocean, unlike the other statues that are facing inland. The reason for that is these guys are the first 7 settlers that arrived to this island. They were sent here by a king of Hotamoku Island, I think, that was sinking, and they need to find new land. So these guys are actually buried below the Moai statues. After a quick lunch, it's finally time to uncover how the Moai statues were created and where they really came from. We have made it to Rano Raraku, which is also known as the Moai factory. So all the island's famous statues were actually carved and created right here and then transported to other parts of the island. The form of transportation is unknown until today. There are like 7 theories how they did it, how they moved these huge statues. But yeah, they were all made here. You can walk around this huge site and see that some of the statues are completely finished, some of them are finished only halfway and buried halfway, and some of them are completely unfinished, done and left, which is very curious because it raises a question, why did they suddenly stop creating them? So this mountain behind me, this is a volcano, and you can actually see some holes digged into the volcano. This is from where they would take the stones and make the moai. First they would carve the front of the moai, then they would dig a hole and then put it inside, and then carve the back of the moai and then transport it to Ahu, which is the pedestal. The transportation, as mentioned, is completely unclear, but if the moai would fall down during the transportation, this means bad luck and it couldn't be picked up. So they would just leave them laying around. So actually, anytime you are transporting yourself around the island and you see some moai on the ground, you know that this is the one that fell during the transportation. So all the moai statues are made of this rock, which is a volcanic tuff, and they actually made it with another volcanic rock, which is a bit harder, a bit tougher, and they would actually carve it like this. An absolutely valid question is, how old are the Moai statues? Some people say they've been carved from 1200 till 1700, but actually nowadays it looks like they were even older. It's being said that it could be around 900, and some people actually say that no, we go way back, the statues are 6,000 years old. I mean, it must kill all the archaeologists and scientists that we don't have answers to this question until today. It is crazy. And here is a great example of how they were carved out of the wall. And the best for last, we've made it to Ahu Tongariki, which is the largest ceremonial platform here on the Easter Island, and it is home to 15 massive Moai statues. These guys were actually torn down by a tsunami in the 20th century, but thanks to incredible engineering, they were restored back up. It is definitely the most impressive sight. I absolutely love it here. You can see the ocean behind them. It is just so pretty and so damn impressive. I think that the video doesn't do it justice when it comes to how huge, massive these statues are. Standing here below them, it is insane. One of them weighs 80 tons. They're giant. Again, when I think how they transported them here, how they had to erect them, it is insane to me. So many years ago, without any technology, without any machines. Wow. I'm really impressed. We are heading back to Anakena Beach because our guide just revealed a hidden gem we had no idea we needed to see. On the northern tip of the island is this anchor that is believed to be from the 17th century. Nobody knows how it got here, nobody knows who it belonged to, but it is just so cool! Just another afternoon on the Easter Island. Horses everywhere. And to finish this magnificent day, right next to Ovahe Surf Cafe, there is this little platform where you can watch the sea turtles. You can watch them any time of the day, they are always here. There's usually 3 to 11 turtles, and they always go up to catch a breath, and then they are deep diving, and it is just such a cool experience to watch them. Every time I want to see a sea turtle, it just takes so much effort. I have to go on a boat tour, I have to snorkel, I'm out of my breath. And here I'm just casually standing here and just taking my pick which turtle I want to see first. Finally, it's dinner time, and there is one spot you absolutely can't miss if you are here. So our guide recommended this restaurant, specifically this dish. This fish is called piscine. Pisci. And he actually lived for 12 years in the United States in California. And he says that every time he was here, he was missing in and out. But when he is in California, he's always missing this fish. So we just had to try it. So let's see how good it really is. It is really delicious. It is the best fish we've had throughout our 2 months of traveling right now. Really. It is so good. And bonus, we also got awesome sangria. Huge sangria, but delicious. So big tip when you come to Easter Island, get the fish and get the sangria. Good morning! Sadly, it's our last day here on Rapa Nui, but we still have one more site we need to check out, and also we're gonna visit the artisan market and one cool church. Let's go! This is such a cute market. You can find here so many handcrafted Moai statues and jewelry. It's a perfect place to buy some souvenirs and also to support the local Rapa Nui community. we are taking one Moai statue home with us. Now is a great time to introduce the Rapa Nui population. There is around 10,000 people living on this island right now, but only 3,000 of them identify as Rapa Nui indigenous people. Interesting is that Rapa Nui people are actually Polynesian. They are not Chilean and they have nothing to do with South Americans. Right now, obviously, they are marrying South American people, they are having children with them, but really they are truly Polynesian. They have their own traditions, their own culture and language, Rapa Nui language, but they also usually speak Spanish as well. We have spoken to many locals here on the island and there is a growing desire to gain more independence from the Chilean government and also to be more recognized for their unique culture. Ahu Tahai is the last location on our list that we had to explore. This place is special because of the beautiful location by the coast. So you can see the statues and you can also see the breathtaking view of the Pacific Ocean. And there is also one Moai statue that has eyes. So you can actually imagine how all the statues looked like during the peak of the Rapa Nui civilization. Sadly, this is the end of the video. Rapa Nui was so beautiful. I'm so grateful that I got to experience this unique culture and this beautiful land. Now we are hopping on a plane and continuing to Atacama. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit the subscribe button because there are so many more awesome vlogs coming your way. Thanks for watching and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Leaving Rapa Nui!